Good evening, everyone. 2 months ago, I had the incredible opportunity to join about 40 individuals on a Shuvu mission to Eretz Yisrael. It was an eye-opening experience once again, where I witnessed firsthand the powerful impact that Shuvu is making, both inside and outside the classroom. We visited schools, engaged with Rebbeim and Moras, and most importantly, connected with the children who are embracing Torah and mitzvos. We also had the zchus to dedicate a classroom in Ashdod and represented a Matan B'Seser donor who dedicated 2 classrooms in Lod in memory of my Rebbe in Chesed, Reb Shlomo Zakheim Zechrono Levracha, and his mother-in-law, Mrs. Chava Rand, Alea Shalom. This wasn't my first mission. Each time I embark on this journey, I am filled with inspiration as if I'm experiencing it all for the very first time. Now, while one can easily fill a book with stories from the mission, like the one penned by Nachman Seltzer in that video that you can find just outside the ballroom right after the dinner, I want to share one incredible story that truly encapsulates what Shuvu is all about. On a hot August day, about 2.5 years ago, Mr. and Mrs. Ravayev reached out to Mrs. Ora Ben Chamu, the principal of Shuvu Be'er Sheva, requesting a meeting. They wanted to discuss their son, Eliran. At the meeting, Mrs. Ravayev shared her own story. She, in fact, was a student at Shuvu Be'er Sheva when it first opened 20 years ago. She reached out because their oldest son, Eliran, had just finished first grade in a secular Chiloni school. Throughout that year, Mrs. Ravayev realized that she was unhappy with the chinuch her son was receiving. She wanted to have the same enriching education she had experienced. While they were a traditional family keeping some mitzvahs, they yearned for Eliran to experience an authentic Yiddishkeit, something he simply wasn't getting at his current school. And so that year, Eliran began 2nd grade at Shuvu. Fast forward to today, now in 4th grade, Eliran has spent 2.5 transformative years at Shuvu. As he delved deeper into Torah and mitzvahs, including the beauty of Shabbos, the entire family began to shift closer to a life of faith, ultimately deciding to become Shomer Shabbos themselves. Now let me tell you a story about Eliran's father, Aharon. He serves in the Be'er Sheva Police Department in the elite Yassam unit, specializing in counterterrorism and high-risk operations. Like many in his line of work, he often takes on side jobs for extra income. Last year, he was presented with a golden opportunity, a security job that promised him more than 3 times his usual pay. But there was one catch. That job required him to work on Shabbos, to work on Shabbat. Faced with a very tough decision, Aharon and his wife made a powerful choice. They determined that as tempting as it was, and as much as they needed the money, keeping Shabbos was far more important. Now here's where it gets truly remarkable. The job he turned down was for security at the Nova Festival on October 7th. His choice to honor Shabbos, his commitment to Yiddishkeit, is what saved his life. Shaken by the recent events, Aharon and his wife and their son have drawn even closer to Yiddishkeit. I had the privilege, as did everyone else in the mission, of meeting Aharon and Eliran during a double Pidyon Haben. One for Aharon, recognizing his need for a Pidyon as a Bechar, and one for Eliran, who was also a Bechar. A double Pidyon Haben, a life saved because of Shabbos, and a family growing closer to Hashem. Rabbi Isai, this is the essence of Shuvu. The success of Klal Yisrael truly begins in the Shuvu classroom, where lives are transformed and souls are saved. Thank you for listening.